The Roswell UFO incident. It began in the summer of 1947 in the quiet desert outside Roswell, New Mexico. A storm had rolled through the night before, and in the morning a rancher named Mac Brazel discovered something strange scattered across his land. Shards of metal that were impossibly light, foil-like sheets that would not bend or tear, wooden sticks with odd symbols, debris that seemed unlike anything he had ever seen before. Brazel gathered the fragments and drove them into town. What happened next would ignite one of the greatest mysteries of the modern age. The announcement. On July 8, 1947, the Roswell Army Airfield released a statement to the press. The headline stunned the nation. RAAF captures flying disc in Roswell region. For a brief moment it seemed the impossible had happened. Had the U.S. military recovered evidence of a spacecraft not of this Earth? But within hours the story changed. A second press release was issued. The debris, officials now said, was nothing more than a weather balloon. Reporters were shown ordinary balloon material, rubber and sticks. The extraordinary story was buried almost as quickly as it had appeared. Yet the seed of doubt had been planted. What witnesses and whispers locals claimed the wreckage shown to the public was not what they had seen. Rancher Brazel himself insisted the debris he found was unlike any balloon or aircraft he knew. Others whispered of a second crash site where not only wreckage but bodies were recovered, beings small, humanoid, and not from this world. Witnesses described military convoys sealing off the desert, removing debris under guard and silencing those who spoke too loudly. Families claimed they were threatened, told never to repeat what they had seen, and over the years the whispers grew into legend. OTA, the cover-up debate. For decades, Roswell lay dormant in the public mind. Then in the late 1970s, UFO researchers reignited the story. They interviewed witnesses who described strange wreckage that defied explanation, metal that returned to shape when crumpled, beams with hieroglyph-like markings. Others spoke of autopsies carried out on alien bodies at secret bases. The U.S. Air Force maintained it was all nonsense. In the 1990s, they released detailed reports. The Roswell debris, they explained, had come from Project Mogul, a top-secret balloon experiment designed to detect Soviet nuclear tests. The strange materials were part of radar reflectors, not alien spacecraft. And the rumors of alien bodies? According to officials, they were misidentified crash test dummies used in parachute experiments. It was a neat explanation, perhaps too neat. So the legacy of Roswell skeptics point out inconsistencies in the official story. Why the initial flying disc announcement? Why such secrecy around ordinary balloon debris? Why did so many witnesses even decades later insist they saw something extraordinary? To believers, Roswell was not a balloon at all, but the first undeniable evidence of extraterrestrial contact, evidence swiftly covered up by a government afraid of public panic. To skeptics, it is proof not of aliens, but of how myths are born. A mistake, a correction, and the human tendency to seek wonder in the unexplained. Either way, Roswell became more than an incident. It became a cultural phenomenon. UFOs filled the skies of imagination. Hollywood turned Roswell into legend, from conspiracy thrillers to alien blockbusters. The small desert town transformed into a pilgrimage site for believers, skeptics, and the curious alike. To the enduring mystery today, the crash at Roswell remains unresolved in the minds of many. Was it a balloon, a secret experiment, or a craft from beyond the stars? We may never know the full truth. Files were sealed, memories faded, and the desert has kept its secrets well. But perhaps that is why Roswell endures, because it touches something deep within us. The fear that we are being lied to, and the hope that we are not alone. Roswell is not just the story of wreckage in the desert. It is the story of mystery, secrecy, and belief. A reminder that sometimes what crashes to Earth leaves behind not answers but questions. Questions that echo through generations, urging us to look to the skies and wonder.